Welcome to B-Side. I'm Callum.
And I'm Owen.
The only show to bring you the facts of modern urban life. Today we'll be mixing it up with the Bad Taste crew and seeing how they throw it down.
And we'll be talking to fashion student Stephanie Young about all her projects.
We'll also be immersing ourselves in the world of urban art.
And we'll be interviewing one of Britain's most up-and-coming filmmakers.
But first, let's see what happened when we went down to see the Bad Taste crew.
Bad Taste Crew have been running for about 10 or 12 years, and we do a lot of different community work, and we work with a lot of different groups from all over the northeast. We work back in Ireland as well, but mainly we're based in Newcastle. We work with many different groups, like from kids from a very young age to young adults, and I just think that dance is a very good way of people expressing themselves. It's a good thing to get them into, and it gets them out of a lot of trouble sometimes. It just depends whatever background you came from, but dancing's quite a positive thing. It's good for your fitness, it's good for your health. It's also like quite an impressive thing to watch, and like you'll get a lot of friends. You'll go far through dancing. But like we do lots of different types of work. We work with community groups, youth groups. We work in schools. We work with universities and lots of different people to try and get them into dance and try and get them to access the arts.
Breakdancing's got a lot to offer for people that are feeling like they've got nothing to do with their time, or maybe kids that are getting up to a bit of mischief or whatever it is. I think like a lot of the kids that have been attracted to breakdancing that we've come across are the type of kids that could go in any direction. They could go down a bad path if they're running around with bad people, or they could go in a good direction if they're hanging around with good people. And it's kind of like our crew as well. When we grew up, like not everybody's an angel, so everybody's put in positions where you have to make choices, and sometimes you make the right ones, sometimes you make the wrong ones. But I think breaking's one of the most positive things you could get into for any young person, old person, anything, because you get to express yourself. There's not as many rules as there is in other sports and other dance forms, so you kind of have control of your own dance.
We're a competition-based group. We've done a lot of competitions for the last 5 or 6 years, and we've been like UK champions before. And but in the last year, we've devoted most of our time to making new theatre work and to creating new pieces that we've been trying to sell to theatres. But at the minute, I think for the next year in 2010, we're going to focus a lot on our individual dancing, and we want to get back to competing a lot more, because we think we've spent a lot of our energy creating shows and doing different things. It's been a brilliant experience, but like what we really love to do is compete, and we love to battle, and we like to travel. So I think this year we're going to try to travel as much as we can and compete as much as we can, really. I know there's an event in Edinburgh the next month, and we're going to go to that hopefully, and we might go to an event in Sweden in January.
Welcome back. I'm here with filmmaker Iman Sidi.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Would you like to tell us a little bit about the documentary you're currently making?
I'm making a documentary currently on paranormal activity in
Oh, like
Newcastle.
ghosts and stuff?
Yeah, like.
Alright.
So we went on a ghost tour, filmed that on night vision, and it was a medium with a Ouija board and trying to get connected with spirits around Newcastle and the most haunted areas and stuff. And he's given us a bit of the history of the people that he's getting in contact with and stuff.
Did you actually manage to contact any of the ghosts?
Well, he attempted. And
He attempted?
Yeah, and then everyone's like, he'd be like, did you hear that? And we'll be like, no, we didn't hear anything.
So what do you think about him then? Do you think he's just a fake?
He can be, but I think paranormal activity does kind of exist, but it's not. I don't think everybody can actually like talk to them.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So did you actually make contact with any ghosts?
Well, they've been alleging that some kids are like proper biting and attacking people in the castle keep.
All right.
So we
That
got
was part of the documentary, wasn't it? We've
Yeah.
got a clip of that. Let's have a look at that.
Someone's here with us now. If you all can hear my voice and you've been following us this evening, I'm going to ask that you come closer to my left side, please.
My uncle Hazel Warden, he took a part in a seance, and I'd never seen it happen before because he's quite a strong person, and they were asking him if he was alright because he was shaking and things like that, and then just all of a sudden he just started like crying, like really emotional. He started crying, then says, "Are you alright?" and he said no, but in a totally different voice.
So, would you say you believe in ghosts?
that's like half, but I think it kind of does exist, but it's not as like the level that people say they can get contact with their dead grandma or whatever.
Just mainly
But I
in
think-
someone's head at the end of the day.
Yeah, but I think they do kind of exist.
So you don't believe in mediums or anything?
I think mediums are just like,
Con artists?
yeah.
That's fair enough. Yeah. Any more
That
questions?
was good. So here I am with fashion student Stephanie Young, who will take us through the ins and outs of her fashion project.
Hi.
Tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm called Steph, I'm 19 and I'm doing the foundation degree in fashion at Newcastle College at the minute.
Alright, what does it involve doing at the course?
We cover all aspects of fashion. We do CAD, computer-aided design, we do technical drawing, we do pattern cutting, we make garments, and we do illustration, so everything really.
Alright.
So when did you know you wanted to do fashion?
Well, I've always been interested in fashion and style, but I would say it was in sixth form when I was doing my AS levels and my A levels, and
Alright.
I did textiles then, and I knew then that I wanted to pursue that.
Oh, where do you feel you get your inspiration from?
I think you can get inspiration from everything. I think that you can get it from natural forms, from a place, from an object, from looking at different times in history, from any time really, from anything.
Can you name any time like something's inspired you, for an example?
For this project that I'm doing at the minute, the Caribbean was actually, we had to choose a destination, so the Caribbean was for that. But anything really, I mean a project last year, I just looked at galaxies and I worked from that.
Alright, awesome.
So who would you say your favourite designer was?
My favourite designer, I really respect Hussein Chalayan. I think he's really inventive with the work he does. I watched one of his catwalk shows, and there was a table and it turned into a skirt, which I thought was really cool. But I wear a lot of Natalie Wood, which is quite affordable, and I really like her collection, Something Else.
Okay.
So where do you see yourself after you've done this course?
Well, I want to go to uni in September. I want to go down to Epsom, which is just outside of London, and I want to do the fashion promotion and imaging course.
What would you be looking to do after the course?
I'd like to go down maybe the fashion marketing or the fashion styling, maybe go into fashion advertising, something to do with that.
Alright, that's great. Would we be able to have a look at the portfolio you brought with you?
This is my current project. Like I say, it was started with the Caribbean,
Okay.
but I looked through and I looked at sort of African tribal wear, especially the collars, which in the end really inspired my last piece. The fabric that we're working with is actually black, that we've been given from an Italian manufacturer. And we're working with a design consultancy in London, and I wanted to inject colour in this. So in the end, the final design is an asymmetric play suit, so that's like one leg. And it's all black with pin tucks and sheer fabric down the side and panels down the side, with different coloured, bendable and posable collars, sort of. I'll just go to these are just some designs, and you've got to work through it. And there's you get loads of ideas, and it's just getting them down on paper and coming to one chosen one, which is this. Yeah, this is how it should look. There's the front view, there's the back view, and within the drawing I've tried to get through the styling that I would want. So, you know, tribal face paint, tribal headgear, and this is detachable. The collar's detachable.
Alright, that's awesome.
Really interesting.
Thank you for that. Enjoy seeing more of your stuff in the future. Now we'll look at another type of art that some refer to as crime and others as modern expression. We'll leave that to you to make your mind up.
What we decided to do was to try and uniform everything, bring everyone together and create a lot more legal opportunities to be creative. So what we were keen to promote within the graffiti scene specifically was creativity over vandalism, trying to take people away from doing stuff on property, metro lines, that type of stuff, and give them opportunities to get their work seen by other people, get them out and about, be prolific, but doing it in a safe and legal way. We do like a lot of work with young people in particular at the moment. We're running like a youth inclusion project as part of Gateshead Council's provision for young people in the central Gateshead area. They attend on weekends and do sessions with graffiti, DJing, MCing, that kind of stuff. And we've seen a massive drop off on crime rates in the estates that the young people are coming from. They come down to us on the weekend. There's no antisocial behaviour. There's very little trouble on the estates while the young people are engaged in creative opportunities.
Well, that's the end of the show.
Tune in next week to see what we've got for you.
Thanks for watching.